Good seeing everybody. We've had a chance to, have a couple of practices right now. Early on in an off season, you don't get a chance to do an awful lot. But for us now, I can kind of talk a little bit about some of our players and really kind of know where we see them fitting into our defense. Very pleased with the installation. We've had a chance to put in different situations right now. The guys have been coachable. You want competition as much as anything in training camp to get a chance to see exactly who the players are. It does. Starts up front, and we have some guys, quite a few guys that we want to see that we think can contribute. The linebackers have been awesome, and the secondary is all kind of coming together a little bit, if you can say that after a week of practice. It's pretty important. We have a basic philosophy on how we want to play football. Yeah, we want to stop the run, we want to be sound and all those things, but, they determine the winner by how many points you score, and that's one of our goals defensively, is to score as often as possible, just like on offense. And if we can't score, it's about taking the ball away. It's not a good defensive game unless you've done more than just make a tackle. So takeaways are important, and if you've been in practice, you've seen guys buying into that. Again, it's always good to get in pads, but can't wait to see where it goes from here. Take your question. Well, first off, I think it's the mindset. You said turnovers, right? See, offense talks about turnovers. They turn it over. We as a defense, you can't wait for the offense to turn the ball over. You have to take it away. So on defense, first off, just that the philosophy that it's a takeaway. You have to take the ball away on the defensive side. And then you got to practice it. Simple as that. I mean, an offensive person, when you have a completion, say, okay, it's a good catch. But for us, if they catch it, it's a chance to take the ball away. So it goes with that mindset, and then you just have to keep practicing it like you practice tackling, like receivers practice catching the ball, all of those things. Let me have that question again.
What's it like being an icon, a legend, and a trusted veteran all rolled into one when it comes to defense in the NFL? How's that?
I'll just say, first off, it's, I'm sure you had a chance to talk a little bit with the offensive guys a little bit. If you start playing football early on, just defense in general. I mean, that seemed like that's what football is about. Had a chance to be around it for quite a long time and seen a lot of good defenses. Nick and David have done a great job of bringing in a lot of new guys, too, that are really hungry. And as a defensive coach, you just kind of want guys to take coach and buy into what we're doing. We're getting on the same page. It's been documented how bad we were last year defensively. But to have a chance to do something about that and bring our Texans back is pretty important to us right now.
What are the challenges to turning that around?
Well, challenges, you just start from it all. Did we play the run well last? That's a lot of discipline with that. We've talked about takeaways quite a bit, but the good thing about it is you get to start over. And it's new blood. None of us, things that happened last year, as a team, that wasn't us. We get a chance to start it over again, and we've seen signs of improvement.
Any guys stand out for you so far?
I'm sorry?
One or two guys stand out?
Yeah, and I hate to talk, we've been in, second day of pads. I'll just say this. Haven't been displeased with anyone. I feel better about the guys that I see eventually making plays, and, you can point to some of the guys, the Justin Reeds, Bradley Roby has made some. We like some of the depth. Eric Murray back in the secondary have stood out. Linebackers, this is a linebacker-friendly system. And Zach Cunningham is an excellent football player. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Getting Christian Kirksey here, to have our quarterback on the defensive side has been big. And then up front, we're going to play multiple guys. We don't just play the starting four. We have great competition there, and you see them making plays throughout. All the positions are important. But our 3 technique, it starts with him. He's the closest guy pretty much to the center that can really make plays. Malik Collins can play that. Ross can also. So I feel like we have at least a couple guys, and D. Walker's gotten back there too. So we have a little bit of depth there. But back to your question on Malik. He can rush the passer. He's an athlete, which we're looking for. He's been in the system quite a while. Pleased with what he's done so far. I'm sorry? We see good competition. Amenahu, I've been asked about him a few times. We have a couple of guys that have position flexibility. He's one of them. You've seen him line up, of course, has a 3 technique in more passing situations. First, second down, 6 technique. So we have a few guys with position flexibility that will help on game day. We'll let them go. You say Roy Lopez? He's flashed. You know, John, he's flashed is what he's done. But he will be playing the nose guard position for us. But he's a nose guard with a little bit of, 3 technique, athletic ability, because he has a little bit of wiggle to him also. Strong, compact, has done some good things. You need to be bringing young players up through the system, like what he's done so far.
Everyone we talk to pretty much on every level of the defense has talked about being able to use their instincts and being able to think less on this defense.
I hope that's the case.
How do you coach that, and what's the value in that from your standpoint?
Well, our defense is based on that, first off. We're not going to have a million blitzes and things like that. We want to be able to put guys in position. First off, get good talent, put them in position, let them use those instincts to make plays. Eyes on the ball, but we'll have a multiple package. I was asked a little while ago about, the Tampa 2. Our defense is not a Tampa 2 deep. We're going to play a little bit of cover 2, yeah, but it's so much more. And just as they talk about instincts, it's about eyes on the ball, seeing it. That's where the takeaways come, and we'll be doing quite a bit of that.
Lovie, after being everywhere, doing so many things, what is it like for you to be back in your home state, coaching, working here, being part of the Texans?
I think everybody can, when you say back home, we can all kind of identify with that a little bit. That part has been great. Everywhere I've been gone a long period of time, but I was never that far away from Texas. And, last time I had a chance to really be on the football team was at Big Sandy High School, which was before most of you were even born, probably, I'm going to say. But it's good to be back and to have a chance to coach our professional team, the Texans. That's pretty special.